Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to 007 First Light, where we're definitely not robbing Q Labs.
Okay. Where would you leave a shiny new Q watch?
Probably in wearables. But yeah, it would be stupid and reckless to rob Q Lab, and we promised Moneypenny we weren't going to be stupid, so this obviously isn't happening. Despite that, let's go to wearables. I could be wrong, but this does feel like the sort of place where you keep watches as well as suits and whatnot. There's certainly a watch there, but I guess it's just a watch rather than Q watch. So maybe I'm incorrect in my assumptions. A Trilby hat? Does it have blades hidden in the brim?
Yeah. I could pull this off.
1960s gentleman's classic. Very well. I guess it's not one of those bladed hats then, it's just a regular one. It was a bowler, wasn't it, actually, that old Odd Job wore, not a Trilby. We need a gun as well. The armory and shooting range are here, so let's see. Requires a code. Not a huge surprise. What if the code's the top score? 1324. Yeah, the leaderboard's glitching. No need to change the code.
Seriously, Waters?
1324. Now, guns. I guess we could have come through the vents as well. I did notice last episode that there were large vents of the kind that we could crawl through, hidden around the offices. I guess that's the way we could have got in. But yeah, pistol.
Hello there. I've been looking everywhere for you.
And suppressor. Wonderful. Now, to get the gadgets, we need the key card that we've already picked up, so that's dandy.
Time to find the watch.
We'll get to the watch. Now, what if we went through this vent? This would have been another way we could have got into the armory. Is it bringing us out of the shooting range at the back end? Yeah, I think so. So there were a couple of ways that we could have snuck in, one supposes.
Cease fire. Personnel detected on range.
I'm not on the range. Carry on, everyone. So gadget testing. We'll have our gadgets. As to where the Q watch is, that we're not sure on yet.
Access granted.
Gadget cart. Wonderful. Is there anything new around? Laser strap. Flash mine, maybe not. Missile pen seems useful. But we know for a fact that laser strap is useful. So let's assign that. Let's see if we can assign 3 things and still have space for the watch. Maybe.
Now the watch.
So where you at, watch? Stress testing seems unlikely to be the location we need. We probably don't want to use biometrics if we can avoid it, because I mean, they're already going to know who it was who robbed Q Lab. They probably saw us, they probably tracked us entering Q Lab, so it's not as though we're going to be able to hide who did the deed for very long. Also, they're just going to be able to track us with the watch, aren't they? Because it's got trackers in it, as we know from multiple times of using those trackers. So I guess it can't hurt to use the biometric scanners to get into stress testing. I just don't know if there's a watch in here for us.
Credentials incorrect. Access denied.
Playing favorites, eh?
Okay, we can't even get in.
Q has total access. All I need's a fingerprint. What was the last thing he touched?
The whiskey glass.
Got a fingerprint. Now how to get it off the glass.
Like that.
This should do the job. Damn. It's only a partial print. What else could be good for a clean print?
Let's think. Field equipment requires additional stress testing before being issued to an agent. Why does he break everything? It's not our fault. Ah, key watches have indeed been moved to stress testing. The Q pistol has been sent to the armory. And then more equipment and gadget testing. So if I'd read
First of
that,
a new batch,
I would have known everything.
and it was in the stress test chamber.
So, what else have we got hanging around that you might have touched? The cube is waiting in the storage unit. Did you touch the cube? And where is the storage unit? Progress report, which generally tells us the same thing about where we can find stuff. Let's pop back into wearables. Q likes this area, so he might have touched things in here recently. Can't hurt to have a quick check.
Good job Q's a sartorialist. Only a partial, though.
Excellent. The hunch paid off, so now we just need to find a storage unit that might have a cube in it. I mean, there is this little area here, but I don't know if this...
Oh, smudged and flame-grilled. Useless.
Yeah, I don't know if this counts as a storage unit, or if this is just a large cubicle. Oh, there we
Lost.
go.
One whole print. Now let's see if I'm right.
Didn't even need the cube.
Identity verified. Welcome back, Q.
We did a very
Maybe
accurate
half
job
decent agent after all.
of sticking those three fingerprints
Credentials
together.
inconclusive. Running diagnostics.
Don't worry, I'll be in and out.
Explosion chamber. Anyone in the car would be safe. That's good to know. The furnace manual. Check the lock above the door is activated. Make sure fuel flow is not too high. Use the ladder to get above. Is any of that relevant to us? Is it a good idea to climb this now before anything exciting happens? So I guess that's where fuel flow would probably be, or is it over here somewhere? Yeah, that'd be where fuel flow is. That's a pipe. Maybe we're going to be trapped in here because system's going to realise we're not Q, and that's going to be how we get out. Anyway, here's our watch.
Thanks, Q. Promise to take better care of this one.
Q not detected.
What?
Initiating.
No, wait.
Okay,
How do I get out of here?
we're going to have to blow open the doors.
Explosion chamber lockdown engaged.
You're taking this lockdown quite seriously, aren't you? Come on, think. What would Crest do?
Some equipment stops working, including the fire escape. Trigger an emergency.
Starting a fire or setting off an explosion? Right.
So let's set the fuel flow to quite high.
Full flow and a spark may be the answer.
Explosion chamber lockdown disengaged.
Shutter lock gone. Nothing to it.
Also, can I get more battery in here? I don't think so.
Now
Yeah.
we're
Bonus
talking.
ignition active.
I just need to unleash the inferno.
Access granted.
Now
we
what's
get
a
in the
beauty
car?
like you doing in a place like this?
Have we done everything we need to? Maybe not, because nothing's exploding yet. But we will need to get in that car once we set off an explosion. So how do we set off the explosion? That door doesn't look safe. Check the lock above the door.
Now caution will get me out of here.
So there's a lock. We can damage it with the right tools, but we don't have the battery power.
Laser charged and operational.
Well, this might open a few doors.
This'll do it, right? Is that working?
Unlock A5. Safety protocols initiated. Fire exit active. Please evacuate immediately.
How's that for burning bridges?
Okay, we didn't even need the explosion-proof car after all. We just need to drop down here.
CQ? You wouldn't even know I was here.
I somewhat doubt that. So we need to get out of
That's
MI6.
everything. Time to go.
Is this going to be a problem? Q did ask for the lights to be turned off.
Hello, James.
I wondered if you'd made it out alive.
With the 7 kinds of hell you raised, I practically walked out the front door.
Happy to be of assistance. What do you want?
Get to Webb, same as you.
Webb's finished. Disgraced and on the run. What makes you think I care?
Please, don't kidder.
Let's hear it.
It's simple. You know where he is. I have the means to get us there.
And I don't.
Nice try, James. But we both know you're about to burn all bridges. Besides, I already know he's somewhere in the Antarctic Circle.
Oh,
So
jeez.
unless you plan to join a whaling crew, I'm your best shot. I pinned the location. We leave in 24 hours. Bring your trunks.
Well, when one door closes...
Wonderful. So, Isola's going to help us out. It probably is not in her best interest to do so, but that's why she's just going to turn on us at some point and leave us in the lurch. Who's that over there? Is that Basil? Looks a bit like Basil, but bald blokes all look the same. So, it's hard to say. If only he had amazing hair like Damien and myself. I guess we can't go in and harass him to find out if it is in fact B-Man. Oh, it's our receptionist friend.
See you, Bond.
Take it easy.
It's going smoothly.
You leaving, James?
Afraid so.
Well, hell of a thing you did. See you around.
They're alright, this lot.
What's this?
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
What's the difference?
I want what I want, James.
I believe it's to do with the amount of bubbles and whatnot you get in the beverage. It was
When you offered
explained
me a
in
ride, I was expecting something a little more...
the Casino Royale book
airborne.
at some point.
What can I say? I prefer comfort over speed.
I certainly wouldn't mind your expense account.
Sure it could be arranged?
And who is it you work for again?
Let's just say I've seen the future. And I'm making damn sure I'm on the right side of it. So should you.
That tells me... absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
How's your drink?
Complicated. I don't buy all this.
Oh?
This is more than a job to you. You pretend to serve no cause, but you wouldn't risk so much for a simple paycheck, not unless you have skin in the game.
Leave it. It's not what you think.
Try me.
How did your parents die, James?
Doing something they loved.
not mine. They died doing something they knew was right. And I'm going to finish it.
What? You're going to kill him.
So were they cleaned up by Damien on one of his adventures?
What happened to them?
They worked on the Thea project, but couldn't live with the deceit. They didn't know who to trust. Webb was already too big to fail. So they turned to the Americans. Except their plane never made it across the Atlantic. Technical malfunction, according to the FAA. I, of course, knew better.
I'm very sorry.
I don't need your pity. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
I've upset you.
This doesn't explain who she is, though. Who trained her? Why she's so good?
You know, I understand this whole no strings routine. I was on my own for a long time. The thing is, those strings don't hold you back. They keep you up.
Your career with MI6 might be over. But you have a bright future writing fortune cookies.
I hit a nerve.
You must be quite the marksman. What do you plan to do about it?
Same thing he always does. Okay. That'll put a crimp in the events.
エコワンラジャー、20分に合流します。
20 minutes?
やっぱり1時間くさい。
That's better.
Is this normal? I don't mingle a lot with billionaires.
A client of mine runs a crypto vault out of an old nuclear bunker in the Hindu Kush. I figure normal is a spectrum. Would you mind?
What exactly are we breaking into?
Webb Industries' fabled R&D facility. All the greatest breakthroughs were developed right here. That includes the big brain in your basement. I knew about it, just not its exact location. What can I say? Sir Nicholas takes industrial espionage very seriously.
People want to come here.
You better believe it. It's the ultimate golden ticket.
Still, what's wrong with a tropical island?
Maybe the lease was cheap?
Optic camouflage, self-heating smart fabric. My compliments to your tailor.
And you sure wear it well.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Why Antarctica, though? Why not the Arctic? That's far closer to Britain. I guess it doesn't really make much difference to him if he's a billionaire. Maybe the Arctic's too close to Russia.
Cable car station's up ahead.
Steep climb. Sentries?
Expect so. If I can reach that comms relay, I can jam the signal. Should give us an edge.
You brought toys. Nifty.
We bought toys. She's allowed her own toys.
Here, give me a boost.
Why
Yeah.
am I getting deja vu?
I said I was sorry.
Did you?
I don't remember that.
I'm sure I did. Meet you at the gatehouse.
Yeah.
Brings a submarine, thermal smartware, jamming device. But does she bring a rope?
It's fine. Let's just get indoors before our ears get cold.
Look at you go.
Eyes on the bad guys, James.
Oh no, this is where those penalty pull-ups pay off.
Oh, there's a tunnel. Even better. It's made our red light come on, like when we climb into a vent. So caves, I guess, are just nature's vent, really, if you think about it. And then it's just leading us somewhere new. I haven't just turned around and gone back out the same way I came in, have I? No.
So I figured it out, by the way. Your client is the CIA.
That's so?
They advances made MI6 top dog in the spy community. I bet the CIA would love to get back in the lead. But Webb is the key, but they know he's too patriotic to defect. So they hired you to dig up some dirt on him. When I exposed him, he became a liability. If Webb leaks our secrets, the CIA take a hit as well. This is all just damage control.
Quite the theory.
Yeah, it's a theory. I think it's wrong. I haven't got a better theory. But I wouldn't be surprised if she's working for someone private rather than a government. But I still don't know how she is, who she is, who trained her to be a super spy.
What was that? Climate change. What, too soon? Close call. So how did I do?
Yeah, no. Not even close.
Really thought I was onto something there. Cable car's leaving.
New arrivals. Mostly senior staff from London HQ. Hopefully we'll be able to blend right in.
Ah,
Big operation.
give me
Webb's
a big
rounding up his lieutenants
vista up
before
there.
MI6 can put the thumb screws on them. It's what I would have done.
You don't say.
We finally made it. Good.
Reach the lower platform. I see a way in. There are guards up ahead.
Well, comms are down. We contain it quickly and they won't be able to reach the alarm. You take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left.
Deal.
Alright then, so this is my guy.
Everyone's rich.
And she shot hers.
That wasn't necessary.
Means to an end.
That's your way, not mine.
Eggs and omelets, James. I'll meet you up top.
So yeah, she doesn't need to worry about license to kill. She gets to kill because she just feels like it. So we're going up there, but there's also guards up there. Whereas this way there's just a man. And a second one over there who might be able to see this first one. Is there any purpose to going this way? Probably not. So what if we do just go back this way? Then we've got that guy. I mean, this doesn't look any easier, to be honest. So what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll lure this man. I've been doing a lot of luring.
Over here.
Come on over, pal.
What's this now?
It's nothing, friend. I lied. It was in fact something. And now we can take this guy out without any difficulty. Get back some energy. Which will allow us to lure more people
If you ask me.
in the future.
The site is impossible to hold in the face of a full-scale SBS attack.
The enemy won't dare employ ground troops. So Nicholas saw to that.
How?
Some kind of
deterrent. Their only shot is a supersonic missile strike, in which case, never know what hits us.
Huh, thanks for that.
Yeah, that's reassuring. I don't know if coming that way is any help. There are pipes. Steam pipes that can be sabotaged. There's nowhere around here to climb though. I kind of want to sneak up top and get into something. And that doesn't seem to be an option. What if we did pop this steam pipe? Okay, it's just a general sort of thing. It's not a distraction tool. Or is it? Yeah, that did distract people.
What was that?
You go and have a look. Your friend does not. Now maybe your friend will have a look as well.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, you should have a look. I think you won't see your friend because he's in the steam. That's you taken down too. Nothing we can do about that now, but we do have a silenced SMG as well. I should potentially have taken their silenced pistol, one of these guys. So I didn't even need to bring my Q pistol, because if I changed for a different pistol right now, I'd probably have more ammo. Because we took out this guy. He's got a Rex, which has got 4 in it. But then we've also got this guy who's got some ammo for us. Oh no, he's also SMG, okay. But then there's this lad. Yeah, there we go, we've already got more ammo. So, bringing our own pistol, pretty much a waste of time. Does sneaking around here help us? We've still got these 4 lads. That other guy is going to notice if we take down this nearest man, so...
What was that?
Yeah, we need you brought round here so that your friend doesn't see you go down.
Just passing through.
I don't think any of those 3 are close enough to the steam pipe to pay much attention to it. And they're also not seeing their friend on the floor. So really, if we can blind that guy, we might be able to sneak behind that guy. I guess what we could do is we could dart that guy and then laser that guy. And up we go. Top stealth. I'm not seeing any more dudes, so that's good. And challenge complete. I guess that's get in without being detected. Could do with more chemical, but we don't appear to have any, so... Hello.
So far so good. Next stop, cable car.
It's not a ski resort. We'll need staff IDs to board. Found a couple of newcomers and relieved them of their ID bracelets.
Oh, who knew Spycraft involved so much petty theft? And what'll you be doing?
Laying low. I told you, a lot of familiar faces inside. I can't risk someone blowing my cover.
Of course.
Call if you need assistance, though.
Fine. Sit tight.
That makes sense, because she did infiltrate Webb Industries, so yeah.
Norris and Vincent, you may pick up your ID bracelet at the HR counter. Norris and Vincent, your ID bracelet is ready.
Okay, so Nora's got one ready. Isla can be Nora today. So, what have we got hanging around? Lights and music in the lounge.
Is that Nora St. Vincent? Look, she's even got her ID bracelet.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, you guys have a look at that. Let
Probably
me just...
nothing, just a noise.
Turns out she doesn't actually have her ID bracelet. You must have been seeing things. Now, where do I get mine
Stop
from?
yelling. Yeah, I can't listen when you yell.
I'm really here.
Also, how are they getting cell signal in Antarctica?
Not the way I'd imagined.
HR list. Bunch of folks have received their bracelets. Yep, of course they have. I guess we're not allowed to just sneak behind here. Yes, that is restricted. However, what if we were to start a fire?
What was that?
What indeed?
What's that?
Now, is this doing anything for me?
Seems it's okay now.
It's not okay now, it's still bloody burning. We'll take the snow globe. So that didn't really help us because they're still doing their thing. I guess we are able to just like do something in here to get ourselves an ID bracelet, but I'm not sure what. Haven't seen anywhere to eavesdrop. So we'll keep looking. Oh, there's an eavesdrop point.
Trench, Lopez, Larson. Check.
Who's left?
Yeah, everyone's accounted for. Except this one engineer who threw a fit and refused to get on the cable car. Some type of anxiety attack. Don't worry, he's not about to do a runner. I'm monitoring his tracking chip on my phone. Last thing we need is an outbreak of mass hysteria.
Found a lead on an ID. I need access to an HR person's phone.
Try a proximity hack. It worked wonders at the web gala.
Very funny. Couldn't help but overhear. Someone suffered a panic attack.
I'm afraid I cannot disclose employees' private details without their consent. Please have a seat, sir, and wait for your number.
That one normally works.
What's the play then? Shoot a dart gun into him, and then steal his phone? I mean, it usually works. If smooth talking fails, hit him with the dart gun.
The bloody hell was that? Get a grip. They're all laughing their asses off.
Why did they drag you down here?
Bunch of...
They didn't actually. I'm on the human machine.
Okay, so that didn't help. It was funny, but it didn't help. Let's look for more clues. Well, we've got an ace. Ace of bells. It looks like there's a whole bunch of other playing cards there, so you'd think we could round out quite a bit of our collection. Although the rest are diamonds, hearts and clubs and things like that, so why is there one ace of bells just mixed in? That seems most unusual. So we can't just proximity hack, can we? Or can we? I guess we just use the other Q watch function.
Nigel, Gatehouse HR. We could use another couple of hands down here to sort out IDs. Your rivals are getting restless. Yes, well, let Miriam know when she's out of her meeting. Yeah, it's Nigel. I have a hysterical engineer on my hands who refuses to go on the cable car. Permission to sedate? We all know panic is contagious. Fine. Had to ask. What's this? Remote hacking attempt detected. Defensive software engaged. Are these notifications even real?
They could have processed us on the plane.
Well, definitely wasn't me.
That failed. They must have built in an extra layer of encryption.
No.
Looks like I'm gonna have to nick the phone.
You do like petty theft.
It is jolly fun. Okay, now he's going into here. We know how this bit works. He's not distracted. Now he is.
Christ,
Let's see. Somerset David. Got you.
Right. That doesn't look good.
Oop.
good at all.
He's not having a good day, that lad. However, we know what we need to do now. We need to go and
You've got this.
find our thing. We guess we just follow this radar. You in the toilet?
Somerset,
Yeah? Who's this?
fellow traveller. Can we talk? Come on, mate. What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? My God, why can't anyone else see what this is? Webb is blackmailing the government, and they must be planning an armed response. So, management brought us here as human shields. When the bootnecks arrive, how do you think this is going to play out?
Try not to think about it.
It's not impossible.
Why did they relocate you?
Before I joined robotics, I worked at a university research center doing circuit engineering on a quantum computing project. For some reason, they put me on the extraction list. Don't know why, and don't care to find out.
Hang on. Someone's coming.
All right then. So we need to find this hidden opportunity that will allow us to get his ID. Or we just kick the door in. Make him shit his pants, but I'd rather not do that. Poor guy's anxious enough as it is. So where's this hidden opportunity? Is it these guys?
Say, what's going on with your mate? He looked pale as a sheet on the ride-in. Afraid of flying?
No. Some sort of stress-induced anxiety, this Eric. I must say, I'm rather worried about him. He wasn't built for this sort of pressure. I'm gonna have a word with management.
You're a good friend, Kieran.
Kieran. So we need to name drop Kieran.
Listen, David. Your pal Kieran is working on a plan to get you on the next chopper out, but he needs your ID to authorize the transfer order. He sent me to fetch it.
Kieran did that. But how do I know I can trust you?
You don't need to open the door. Just slide it under.
Okay. Here goes.
Nice one. Hang in there. I'll be in touch.
Bless you.
Good.
IDs are in the bag.
Good lad.
Meet me by the cable car.
As soon as I get there.
So back downstairs then for the cable car.
As soon as
And then another dramatic vista as we work our way up the mountain.
Well done. Who do we get?
I'm David Somerset, Senior Robotics Engineer. And you are Nora St. Vincent, Webb's private masseuse.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Touché.
After you.
Scanning. Nora St. Vincent. Nanomechanics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed. Scanning. David Somerset. Robotics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed.
So we can get into the lower levels. Then we'll have to do crimes to get higher up, no doubt.
Don't give me that look.
I need you to promise you won't make any moves before I do what I came here to do.
For England, James?
No games, Isola. Do we have a deal?
Probably not.
Just don't fail. One way or another, Webb dies today.
Why are we the only two on this cable car? That's suspicious. I would be very sus if I saw a cable car had arrived with just two people on it.
We need to get our bearings. That service robot looks friendly enough.
When in Rome.
Scanning ID.
I
Greetings,
don't know.
David Somerset. Senior Test Engineer, Robotics Department.
I don't trust this robot.
Where is your tracking chip? I do not detect a signal.
Tracking chip?
Company policy. You should have received the implants on the plane.
Ah, must have missed it. Spent most of the trip in the bathroom. Nervous flyer.
Very well. I have notified legal. Someone will be in touch. Now, how may I assist you?
What's your name, robot?
What's your name?
It is Wellington. Thank you for asking. No one ever bothers.
Are you sentient?
Alas, no. But I have passed the Turing test many times with flying colors.
Well, I guess it's not much of a test then, is it?
Where can I find Hyperion?
In the annals of Greek mythology.
Smart ass. Where may I find Sir Nicholas Webb?
Sir Nicholas is located in the Operations Department Command Center.
Great. Do I have access to operations?
You
No.
do not. Your access is limited to the Robotics Department.
Just my luck.
Strange. Your face does not match the picture in our database. You are not David Somerset. Stay put while I notify...
You gotta stop shooting
Right.
people.
I'm going to operations. You should too.
You think Hyperion will be at the command center?
If not, it's your best chance of locating it. You're in robotics, I'm in nanomechanics. I say we split up, double our chances.
Works for me. Call if you have a breakthrough.
If...
When?
Oh, and take this. Pistol attachment.
Ooh.
Fires a wireless electroshock projectile that will cripple an elephant and fry just about any electronic system. Might come in handy where you're going.
We've got those too.
Cool. So we can stun humanoid enemies and overload electrical devices. RB, whilst aiming, to shoot the taser. And it seems like it can hit multiple people. So that's useful. I feel like by the time this guy had said, I'm going to notify authorities, he probably already would have done. Because that would be smart. Send the message first before you talk to the actual person. Elevator's out of order.
Even here the tech breaks down. Oddly comforting.
Can we hack
Some type
anything?
of test equipment. It's synced to the door panel.
Third weapon slot. Okay.
All fixed.
Very good. So I guess our pistol, we just press down for like pistol and right for electroshock pistol. And then we use our regular battery chargers to charge it up. Alright then. Robotics, please. Should probably put the gun away, James. Good man. Here we are in robotics. We've got a meeting room. We've got
Insufficient clearance.
a room we're not allowed in. And then we've got robotics itself.
Insufficient clearance.
Doesn't it look impressive?
Bet Q would like this place.
David Somerset?
Probably.
Seems I'm in the right place.
Ah, good show. Hope you're feeling better. I'm Ferguson, the head of department. Hop on that big platform over there. I'll show you the ropes. So, you came in on the chopper this morning.
That's right. Straight from London.
How's the weather?
Well, if you need to ask, you've been away too long.
Ain't that the truth? May I introduce the Autonomous Demolition Unit, or RECCE among friends. It's designed for urban disaster areas, able to clear a path through wreckage in mere moments, allowing medical aid to arrive safer and faster. Here, grab the controls and take it for a... Let's get started. Issue a move command. Any direction you want. Good. Now, here comes the fun bit. Make RECCE demolish those crates.
It seems straightforward. But I'm sure it'll be a puzzle down the line.
Just don't get in its way.
RECCE is equipped with a full array of detection sensors. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're perfectly safe.
So robots are not safe.
Right.
Got it.
I think you've got the hang of it. Stay put while I reconfigure the pen. Only take a minute. I'm curious, what exactly are the accusations against Sir Nicholas? We're getting mixed messages down here.
You know, high treason, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. A slap on the wrist stuff, really.
Must be false. Something a troll farm cooked up. Stuff they can do with deepfakes these days. Anyway, here we are. Our most promising creation. Tabula Rasa, general-purpose android. This unit can master virtually any function or skill through mimetic machine learning. Caretaker, paramedic, teacher, sky's the limit. It's quite strong when required, and incredibly damage-resistant. You know how to use a gun?
How hard can it be?
Go on then. Try and make a dent.
Okay, here it goes.
Yep, doesn't seem to bother it.
Remarkable. I imagine law enforcement agencies will be lining up.
Not an option, I'm afraid. Company policy. And the public just isn't ready for it. The functionality is totally there, though. Okay, you can leave the weapon back in the rack. Wouldn't want an accident now, would we?
Pity. It was starting to grow on me.
Well, that's all the time I had, I'm afraid. We'll pick this up later. Have a look around. I suggest you try the piano. Advanced mimicry. It'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Good to have you on the team, Somerset.
James, what's your status?
Happily single, thank you very much.
I made it past nanomechanics. The
That was
utility
quick.
area behind the research space connects every floor.
Utility area. Got it.
So we've got a wrecking ball, we've got robots that can be smashed by said wrecking ball but can't really be hurt by guns, and we've got a whole place to explore. I think we're going to have to do it next time though. So until then, thanks for watching, friends.